All right, let's just be honest. Bitcoin is not worrying about being anybody's friend or being liked by anybody. Bitcoin is doing what Bitcoin does. I'm going to go over the chart real quick. We're going to talk about that and some tips. Look, people, we're going to go over some tips so you stay alive, so you don't drive yourself crazy during this whole thing. I've been through this before. It's not my first time. It's not going to be my last time. So I have some suggestions so you can stay calm and make it through to the other side with your big money. Okay? Miss Moneymaker, anything that moves, click like, click subscribe. Here we go. We know Bitcoin is coming down. Everybody knows, because if you're in it, you definitely know. Stay calm. We're right around where it was before in August 4th. I hope you bought some then. I bought some then. Okay. That was a great low. All right. We went. It hit support, bounced up. We did that. I don't know if you took prop pins, if you just have a long-term account, or if you're doing some inter trades in between. But now we're back down. So now, are we going to catch support here? I really don't think so. I think we're going to have further downside. You see how I drew this channel line going down, channel line going down. So you see how we could go further down, right? To hit this bottom of this trend line there. All right. So what trend line would this be? So let's just go say right about 52K. Why? Just say as a general number, not precise. Like, I'm not saying exact. 52,100. I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to say, see here in the past, over in this area, when Bitcoin came to this price. So just 52,000, just as a range, right? It was hard to get above it. It was like some, like chop, 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 trying to get above it. Couldn't for a minute until it finally broke above. All right. So now this should be when it's resistance before, it's supposed to become support. All right. That's how the rules go. So when we drop down into here, it should be some support. All right. Will it? We don't really know. Can it drop lower? And I'm saying this for our XRP fans, because XRP community, you're probably wondering, well, will we go lower? If Bitcoin goes lower, you can go lower too. You see how there was some support around this area, okay? That price line that I'm saying, 48 cents. So back to the big one. So if we drop lower, where else can we go, right? So now this is the thing, and this is what I want to say. With all this happening with Bitcoin, make sure you have a job. Make sure you have some kind of way of having income come in, because then it's not as so painful. It's not so like dramatic to you, because you're getting paid again. You'll have another check in a week or 2 weeks or something like that. So have a job, because this is far from over. The drama is still real, right? And then also dollar cost average in. Like, don't just, one time, boom, and you're done. That's good for certain stocks, for certain things, but we're in crypto land here, okay? And in crypto land, we move like, 20, 30% corrections and things like that. And then trying to like really buy the bottom can be hard, because what about if it goes lower? So I just showed you, okay, if we stop at 42,000, great. But what about if we go lower? Then you'll be a little upset. You'll be like, oh, I was all in at, for some of you listening to this right now, you're already all in at some previous high level. With crypto, you have to keep a certain amount of money reserved just in case we go lower. All right. And we can. For the stock market right now, United States, okay, to 2024 for everybody who's watching in the future and come back, we can go lower. September is historically not so good. It's a bad time for the stock market in September. We're coming out of the summer lows. So people were on vacation. They were all around the world and things like that. This is why I didn't put a lot of videos out recently. I'm like, I do not want people to think, oh yeah, press the gas, press the gas. No, don't press the gas. For everybody who's watching other people's channel, I think you should kind of think about this. Like, why is it they're always gunning it? XRP community. Other people you're following, how are they always saying XRP is just going up, going up, going up? No, because that's not true. That's not how crypto or the stock market works. You cannot continuously always just be going up. And the problem I find with that, I'm not talking about the fundamentals of why they're saying Bitcoin will move or XRP will move. I've owned all these things. And clearly, I'm a crypto lover. It's because crypto, Bitcoin, it has to rest. It has to pull down. And when my fans, my audience, everybody out there in XRP land and all these other altcoins and everything, when your money's all in already, you don't have the capital when it's time to really pull the trigger. I don't like that. Okay? I don't like that for you. I want you to be able to buy all along the bottom. So you have to be wary of people going to always say, oh yeah, we're just going up from here. Oh, we're double. Yeah, come on now. So that's why I'm not going to say, oh yeah, as soon as we just hit 52. Some people here, they were like, oh, now we're just going to fly up. See, everybody who bought all the way up here and now you're down so hard, that hurts. That hurts. I'm not here to hurt you, right? So be wary of these people. So 52,000. Now, where else can we go? What about if we drop to, here we go, right around here. Okay? What if we drop to here? Because you see how before, little problem getting above that. Little problem. That was resistance area. Should be a support. Okay? So if we break this $52,000 level, we could drop down to the 47s. Okay? So I'm saying have a little extra reserve so you can keep dollar cost averaging in so you could buy the bottom, because eventually the bottom will bottom in, right? Eventually it will. So the other thing I want to say, as you dollar cost averaging in, you see how, look, it's a little exhausting for some people, especially if it's your first time and you're watching so many videos. A lot of people, beginners, new people, they get chopped up in all this and they lose all their money. And then when the time really comes later on, they're all out. They've lost so much money. They're so frustrated. They're like, this is not working. So I'm saying you gotta take some times off, a little bit of time off. Like maybe don't check it as much, which is kind of crazy. You're like, wait, you make videos. Are you saying don't check all the time? Because that's counterproductive. And, for somebody like me, right? Okay, but I'm saying you have to think of yourself. How much can you deal with? Some people are stallions. They could check every day and be fine and everything. Don't burn yourself out before we really take flight. Okay? Because you still have to make financial and mental capital. You have to have enough to make financial decisions later on. All right? So that's something I wanted to put in here because, look, guys and gals, because over here, for all of you guys and girls, right? Right here. Let me just take this. Back in October, I was telling people, family, friends, and everything, hey, let's get in. Bitcoin's about to move. October time. Okay? Buying that low. Miss Moneymaker, anything that moves, click, like, and subscribe. And I said, because we're going to keep riding, probably don't even think about it selling until we get into the next year. Okay? Forget this little part that says failure. It's not a failure. I don't know why that's showing like that. But there we go. Okay. So I bought down here in October. I wrote it all the way up here for this level right here. So just wait. See how many days that is though? That's 190. So it's like 120 days. So we're about to go into October again. Yep, we are about to go into October again pretty soon. So this is what I'm saying. Just wait, rest. It's coming again for you. It's coming again. But for people who were so chopped up before, they're like, I'm not doing that crypto again. I'm not blah, blah, blah. Okay? Time is going to come again. This was, okay, and I'm just going to February. That's a 100% move. Feels kind of good. Feels good. 100% move feels good, right? And then it kept going on too. Still, of course, holding, have some and everything. Okay. So my point is, have a break, rest yourself, have some money still coming in. Know that Bitcoin is still going to do what it's supposed to do. It's not over. It's far from over, okay? So have your money reserves. You saw that forecast price here that was just an easy 100%, then still going higher. So what did that look like when it just keeps going? Practically, hold on, it just have to, practically a 200% right there. So there's money to be made. Okay, you just have to pace yourself. Also, another thing, this is a famous quote, right? Something else. If you don't believe me or you don't get it, I don't have time to try to convince you. Sorry. People, I remember when Bitcoin was $8,000. Well, of course, it was cheaper than that before, too. And I was trying to convince so many people and everything. Satoshi was smart. He said, hey, sorry, okay? For the people who can't get it, they just can't get it. Oh, we have this noise. They just can't get it. But don't burn yourself out. Remember, you still have a long way to go. You still have a long way to go. So do not burn yourself out trying to convince anybody. You show them the way and everything. You did. Don't get caught in drama. Don't get caught in political drama. It's going to be the stock market. Everything is going to be so crazy because we're also in an election year. But you keep your wits about you and stay focused. Have a plan, a financial plan of how much you want to put in, but not so much that you're so stressed and you cannot sleep. When you can't sleep, that's too much, okay? But why I like Bitcoin, right? Because primarily before I heard about this and everything, I was just a stock person. Well, let me tell you, because I've had it before during this kind of cycle, right? After the halving, I have never saw my account go up so fast. I was like, what the heck? I have never seen money made so fast. It was beautiful. All right. And so, hey, I'm back for it again. Click like, subscribe, stay calm, stay sane, drink some water, hydrate. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.